Education is the key to success. Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that is often overlooked but is the foundation of every great achievement. As the US President Barack Obama delivered an inspiring speech to students, encouraging them to take education seriously. He said, every single one of you has something to offer, and you have a responsibility to yourself to discover what that is. Education is the key to achieving dreams, regardless of background. Hard work, discipline, and self belief are essential for success. Never use failures as an excuse to give up. Instead, learn from mistakes and improve. Nelson Mandela, the great South African leader, believed education could change the world. In his speech, he declared, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education empowers individuals and frees them from poverty and oppression. Knowledge brings social sense, equality, and justice. Learning should not be limited to classrooms. Real education comes from experience and action. These speeches remind us that education is a lifelong journey that transforms lives and societies. Swami Vivekananda once gave a great speech on education. He emphasized the role of education in shaping an individual and society. He believed in the holistic development of mind and character. We want that education by which character is formed, the strength of mind is increased, and intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. Education is not just about bookish knowledge, it should build character and confidence. True education frees the mind from fear and ignorance. Students must strive for self reliance and wisdom. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. Education should not just make students smart but also teach them ethics and responsibility. Thinking critically and making wise decisions is essential for leadership. True education uplifts society and fights injustice. Let us pick up our books and our friends. They are the most powerful weapons. Education is a human right and should be available to all, especially girls. Every child has the potential to change the world through learning. Let us think of education as the means of developing our greatest abilities because in each of us there is a private hope and dream. Education is the best investment a nation can make for its future. Each student has unique talents, and education helps unlock their potential. A strong education system builds a strong country. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, India's missile man, was passionate about education and youth empowerment. In one of his most famous speeches, he said, "Dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. Students should dream big and work hard to turn their dreams into reality. Education is not just about getting a job, it's about creating innovations that change the world. Continuous learning and perseverance are key to success. Education helps people rise above difficulties and achieve greatness. Hard work and determination open doors to endless opportunities. Knowledge and learning give people the power to change their lives. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. True education is about understanding and questioning, not memorizing. Curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking are more important than just grades. School should not encourage imagination and independent thought. Schools should encourage imagination and independent thought. Education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. Education is a tool for breaking barriers and achieving greatness. Learning gives people confidence, power, and independence. Students must take control of their own learning journey. Rabindranath Tagore, India's first Nobel laureate, emphasized education that fosters freedom of thought and creativity in his poem. He wrote, "Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free." Education should encourage free thinking and creativity, not just rote learning. True education removes fear and ignorance. A progressive nation is built on enlightened minds. Your education is a tool to create a better world, not just a career. Education is not just about getting a degree, it's about solving real world problems. Learning never stops, even after formal education ends. Failure is part of the journey. Never stop trying. Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking encouraged students to stay curious and ambitious. He said, "Look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Be curious." Purpose is what creates true happiness. Find yours and help others find theirs. Education should help students discover their passion and make a difference. Knowledge is most powerful when shared. Helping others learn and grow is the greatest contribution one can make. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, India's second president and a renowned scholar, spoke about the real purpose of education. The end product of education should be a free, creative mind who can battle against historical circumstances and adversities of nature. Education should not just impart knowledge but develop moral values. True learning fosters creativity, independence, and ethical thinking. Teachers play a crucial role in shaping young minds. Winston Churchill British Prime Minister encouraged students to persevere and persevere against all odds. He said, "Never give in, never, 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 in nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in." Helen Keller, who overcame blindness and deafness, showed the world the power of education. She said, "The highest result of education is tolerance." John Dewey, an American philosopher and education reformer, saw education as an ongoing journey. He stated, "Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself." Education is not just about exams, it is about lifelong learning. Schools should teach critical thinking, creativity, and real world skills. Knowledge should be applied in daily life for meaningful success. The great philosopher Aristotle emphasized the power of education in shaping a person's character and society. He famously said, "The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet." Learning may be difficult in the beginning, but it leads to great rewards. Education builds character, wisdom, and success. Knowledge is the key to personal and societal progress. Nelson Mandela, a global icon for peace and equality, believed that education was the strongest tool for change. He declared, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself and direction you choose. Education gives you the power to shape your future. Self-confidence and determination lead to success. Learning should be an exciting and lifelong journey. Education teaches you to take action, not just watch from the sidelines. True learning comes from experience, failure, and perseverance. Knowledge is only useful when applied to real-life challenges. The children of today will make the India of tomorrow. The way we bring them up will determine the future of the country. Education shapes young minds and the future of a country. Students should focus on building skills, values, and leadership qualities. Teachers and parents play a key role in guiding children towards success. What you make of your education will decide nothing less than the future of this country. Hard work and discipline lead to success in education. Learning is a lifelong process that opens doors to endless opportunities. Believe in yourself, no matter your background or circumstances. Where there is no education, there is no future. Thank you all. Have a great day.